Here with Brett Cecil, man. He's just sitting chilling. It's a day off for him, and some stories that people might not know about. Where you're from, this and that. I'm sure they can look that up in your bios and stuff. But some fun stuff. What else you're interested in? Sports, obviously, following the NHL.
Yeah, well, definitely hockey's one of them. I just like that kind of sport. It's quick moving. It's not like baseball. It's a lot of action going on. You gotta watch the whole game and to know what happened and stuff. You don't just have to see highlights and stuff.
Who's your favorite player? Obviously, you said you're cheering for Chicago now that Washington's out. But
definitely was the Caps, and Ovechkin was my man to get it done. But
what do you like about his game, man?
Well, he's just a good all-around player. He's a good skater. He's shoots puck very well. Obviously,
also hits,
passes, and he's very physical, and that's I think that's what makes him better than Sid the Kid is. Sidney's got all that stuff, but he doesn't play a very physical game. He's kind of a baby.
How about the celebrations, man? Like you see in baseball, like someone hits a home run, they come around the plate, very calm guys. But in hockey, man, they score a goal, they're jumping on the glass. You like celebrations in sports? Get out your popcorn, as T.O. says.
Yeah, watching other guys do it is I think it's cool to see, but I'm not a really big celebrator.
Yeah,
on the
baseball's
field.
more reserved, obviously, as well.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's, no hit shut up, and, I'm just going to walk off field like normal.
Tip the hat, thanks, guys, I'll catch you next time.
No, but the celebrations definitely makes it more intense, to watch hockey and stuff, I think.
Yeah. How about NFL? You catch any NFL?
Not very much. I'd rather watch college games.
Right?
Yeah.
Who's your team for college, man?
I went to Maryland, but just did the tailgates just for the tailgates. Not really to go to football games after.
That's good stuff, man. But what started you off in baseball, man? What was it? Who took you your first? Got you started in Little League?
No, definitely Dad. I did the try every sport kind of thing. Every sport I did: soccer, football, baseball, and just those three. And then pick the one you like. Yeah. And it was baseball. My dad knew a lot about it. My older brother played, and it's been baseball ever since probably 10 years old.
Yeah. Who was one of the coaches back then that majorly influenced you possibly, and who were your heroes growing up in baseball that you looked up to?
Well, it was definitely my dad. If I had any kind of question about anything, I'd always go to him, and he just always had good advice to give me. He was a Marine for 3 years, and so he's very, very responsible human being, and he's a tough guy. real tough guy. Like you wouldn't see it like on his face, but just to bring a guy around, it's like
comes down to
get out of the way. Exactly.
Yeah.
Better salute him.
Yeah, indeed. So who were some of the guys, in the major leagues that you looked up to or fashioning your game after possibly, or tried to, emulate?
In high school it was actually Andy Pettit and David Wells. So I actually tried to pitch like Andy Pettit. I watched him, and I had to, just tried to have his wind up, tried to have everything, the little arc, and then right over the top. But yeah, I'd say those two guys, and obviously Roger Clemens was on the team as well. Yeah. And I watched him, and then got into college. I was a closer, and then it became Mariano Rivera.
Oh yeah.
Very deliberate.
So, there's a lot of Yankees on this thing there.
I grew up a Yankee fan.
How was it facing them? Seeing them, watching them live and playing against them, basically.
No, it was definitely a good time. It was a good series. But yeah, I was brainwashed coming up as a kid. I think I have a picture. I'm 6 months old. I have a picture of me in a Yankees uniform. So it all started real early.
Against them? Oh man, that's good stuff, though, man.
So yeah, it's been a good time.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good year, man. It started off excellent, man, and I'm sure it'll continue for you.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
Cheers, dude. Stuff on so being a rookie here with the Blue Jays, man. Brett, what kind of different things do they get you guys with?
Not too much. They're actually pretty good about it. Just one thing with the card games, can't really join in unless one of the older guys asks you, which is fine. I like just kind of chilling out here in my chair,
relax.
And yeah, if I got any work to do, then I'll be easier to do it. Besides, playing card games.
Well, I was down with the Marlies. I was telling them, and they do a lot of things to their rookies. Like I think Gelati and a couple of the other guys down there would steal the laces from the other guy's shoes, take the belts, take their ties, leave their shirts with like ripped off buttons, pull off buttons and stuff like that. None of that stuff, tomfoolery or whatever goes on down here.
No, not really. I had some of that stuff last year when I got moved up to AAA for the last month. I had my shoelaces of each one of my cleats tied together and a couple different kind of knots, and then they were taped together. The whole shoe was taped together to the other one. And the knots were so bad that I had to cut them with scissors. So I had to buy new shoelaces. I couldn't even get them undone.
But that kind of camaraderie and that kind of, it's like seeing the kind of builds, and I've noticed a lot of that around here. There are a lot of guys joke around. It shows a lot of chemistry on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, like I've told everybody before, this team's awesome. They joke around, they have fun, but they also know how to work hard at the same time, and it makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier. You're not always trying to be serious and
have fun.
Work hard at the same time. You're always having fun, and it makes it easier to work hard.
Vernon was saying about the work ethic of this team and how they really have been. He said it's so much fun watching the guys all working real hard but still having fun at the same time. Tell me some of the relationships with some of the guys here that have kind of taken you under their wing and maybe helped you adjust to the major leagues.
I wouldn't say anybody's really taken me under their wing.
Yeah, but just give me a couple.
Just pointers, yeah. I mean, got some other rookies. Richmond's been here a little bit.
Yeah.
He's given me some pointers. Tally helped me out a lot with going over opposing teams. He's faced them a lot more times than I have, and if I have a question, I can ask him, and he'll have an answer for me, and he's been really great.
I noticed that Kevin Millar seems like quite the joker, right?
He might be the funniest guy I've ever met in my life.
Really,
He keeps it so loose, and he's just an unbelievable teammate and fun guy to play with, and he gets it done on the field, and he's just an awesome guy to be around. Him and Garrett, Michael Barrett, they're both just unbelievable teammates and a lot of fun to be around. And Mike's also one of the guys that's kind of helped me adjust a little bit. He's on the DL, he's on the bench a lot, so he helps me, and he's got time to sit down with me if I have any questions. He'll go over with me and stuff, and detail. And
he's still out with a bit of a rib thing from sliding behind the thing, landing on that donut. Yeah.
So unfortunately for him, he's got a little bit of time, but it's good for me. I get to sit down and pick his brain a little bit about what's going on. He's got 10 years in the big leagues, and I got a couple weeks. So, it's definitely good when you can come in here and talk to guys and pick their brain a little bit. So it's definitely been a good time.
All right.